Who has a lighter? Because it's Aries season, baby. Dun, dun, dun. Since Aries season is upon us, I thought it would be super fun to deep dive into my favorite celebrities as they are caught red-handed, being the absolute Aries that they are. We are talking Celine Dion, Lady Gaga, we're talking Paul Rudd, we're talking Kourtney Kardashian, Mariah Carey, Pharrell, the beat goes on. So join us on this Aries adventure that you simply cannot miss, much like Aries themselves. So let's talk a little bit about Aries. Aries lead with this beautiful blind optimism. They are represented by the ram, and likewise, they love barreling through life with this distinctive impulsivity. They're known to be spontaneous, ambitious, fierce, competitive. There's nothing Aries love more than being number one. And with good reason. Aries is a cardinal sign that kicks off not only the spring season, but also the entire zodiac wheel, the entire astrological cycle. We love to see it. So Aries is a cardinal sign. It's actually the first sign of the entire zodiac. So it kind of defines the essence of cardinal energy. Cardinal energy is all about initiation and motion and movement and bravery and courage, and that is Aries through and through, to a T. Whether or not you were born during Aries season, this is a time of new activity for everyone. Now let us talk about my favorite Aries celebrities. Here we go. Starting us off is none other than one Miss Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga is raw Aries energy. She is assertive. She's action-oriented. She has never doubted herself for a f***ing second, and she's gonna keep on going head first until she gets that EGOT, baby. I have no doubt in my mind. She defines Aries. No sleep, bus, plane, another club, another club.
No sleep, bus, club, another club, another club, another club, plane, next place, another club, another club.
Next up, Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd, People magazine's sexiest man alive, just keeps getting better and better with age. As an Aries, this gentleman is not aging. He just keeps getting hotter and hotter. The dedication Paul Rudd has to his craft is truly unmatched and is most definitely in the style of an Aries. You can see the determination and ambition through the variety of his acting roles, with roles ranging from Cher's hot stepbrother in Clueless.
Are you saying you care about me?
To the superhero Ant-Man.
You can't see me.
I can see you.
He can see me. Hi.
And they just keep getting juicier and juicier the longer he works. And honestly, he makes this all look easy with that Aries optimism. Paul Rudd is someone who just keeps getting better and better, much like a fine wine, or like an Aries. Next up, we have Kourtney Kardashian. Kourtney K is everyone's favorite Aries baby. She gives zero f***. She has big don't mess with me energy, and with every stubborn, sarcastic remark and my way or the highway attitude, we not only fall more in love with her, but we also respect the f*** out of her.
Why are you so lazy? I'm not lazy, I taught you how to work. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have the store.
Kourtney also looks really young. The girl looks young, but she looks like a little BB, which also makes sense because her sign is Aries, which is the first sign of the zodiac. They're the BBs. And while we certainly have these fiery, in-your-face Aries like Kourtney, we also have these seemingly quiet, ambitious Aries like Pharrell. It's like you almost forget about them, but then you're like, oh my God, Pharrell just dropped another freaking bop. And he's just this beautiful artist with this impressive discography that you know just screams that no fear Aries determination. And just like his Aries mates, Paul Rudd and Kourtney Kardashian, I'm not actually sure if they're mates, but you know what I mean. Pharrell is also iconically ageless. I'm not surprised Pharrell drops fire songs being the fire sign he is. So I don't know if you knew this, but Mariah Carey is often referred to as Aries royalty. At least that's what I have written about her in my big book of celebrity zodiac signs. The way Mariah has truly contributed to society, she has given us countless hits, and not to mention the Christmas banger to end all Christmas bangers. Listen, I know Christmas is technically in Capricorn season, but let's be honest, it is the most Aries holiday ever. All I want for Christmas is more Aries in my life, vis-a-vis Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey is diva energy, and I mean that as a total and complete compliment, because she has the talent and the attitude to back it up.
Hopefully people will enjoy my show and enjoy hearing these 18 #1 records, because that's something that nobody else has.
She's fierce, she's fiery, and she's not afraid to say, I don't know her, in regards to literally Jennifer Lopez. Literally Jennifer Lopez.
Do you know each other?
No!
No.
Okay, here's
She
the thing.
says you know her.
Okay, I know she, you know what? I'm very forgetful.
So has anyone else noticed that a ton of our musical icons of the 20th and 21st centuries are all Aries? Next up, Sarah Jessica Parker. I mean, all you have to do is a quick fit check to know that SJP is a total Aries. And I'm not even talking about Carrie Bradshaw, that's a whole other story. In fact, we have an entire episode on it, you should check it out. Sarah Jessica Parker, on her own, her style has changed the game. It is fierce and individualistic, and she has this wonderful, big executive producer energy. Doesn't she? Aries can rock anything because they have the confidence to back it up. And also, FYI, Matthew Broderick, also an Aries, which means that she is in an Aries on Aries relationship. Woo! I bet it's hot. And now, finally, to discuss the Queen Aries herself, Miss Celine Dion. Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. Unless you are living under a disgusting mossy rock, you would certainly recognize Celine Dion through her epic, passionate ballads, her extraordinary fist pumps that have been known to inspire even the coldest of hearts. But have you seen any of her interviews? Because they're really, really important. Period. Just a few years ago, in fact, she announced to the world that she loves peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, like the most.
That's good. I'll
Peanut
take
butter
that.
jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat.
Are you catching on? Aries do whatever the they want in the most beautiful, fun, bombastic ways. And I, for one, as a fire sign, absolutely love it. It's that time again. It's time for me to A your cues. Cue number 1. I don't really feel like I'm the sign that I am. Why don't I resonate with it? What a poignant question. A couple of different thoughts here. Number 1 is obviously I'm curious what sign that is that you feel you don't resonate with. Just my own wonderings. But this is what I, broadly speaking, would say to someone who feels this way, is that your sun sign is one piece of a much larger puzzle. You have an entire birth chart, and that birth chart contains an ascendant, it contains a moon, it contains Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, you name it, all the planets are represented in there. So depending on what sign your sun is, where it's located in your chart, and what planets it's in connection to, it may not be something that you lead with. It may be something that is more of a passive, psychological, internal energy, as opposed to like the really bright, bold, reflective sun that we see in some of these Aries, for instance. So, especially if your sun is in the 12th house, don't worry. You are seen and felt and heard. We love you, even if you don't love your sun sign. Next Q isn't a Q, it's a demand, which means it's a D. Help me convince my partner that astrology is real, with 3 exclamation points. No. I hate trying to convince people astrology is real. It is one of the things that I like to do with my time the least. I think that astrology works for people that it works with, and it doesn't work for people that it doesn't work with. Your partner should respect your interests and should be kind to you for believing and participating in astrology, but you don't need to convince them that it works. Just be confident in your own knowing that it is cool and you love it, and I love you. So there you have it, my beautiful friends. Aries are indeed sexy. They are indeed impulsive and optimistic, and they always leave us wanting more. Speaking of which, tune in next week for another episode of Celebrity Astrology Investigation. Bye! Oh, and comment below. Tell me who you want us to talk about, and keep watching everything. Keep your eye on the stars. Goodbye! You know I love karaoke. Yeah. My heart will go on. I wouldn't do that song though. No. I like this one though, this Celine one. You know that I'm alive. You know what I mean?